This RC helicopter comes from a tool company and it only costs $60. This is the C129 V2 from VEVOR. Yeah, that VEVOR, the tool company. And their half price logo might not be lying, because for only $60 to come with all the features on the bottom of this box is pretty crazy. In fact, we already did a video on a very similar helicopter that we actually sell in the store that's roughly double the price, and some of the competitors are right up there with it. And similar to most other VEVOR products, it comes out of the exact same factory as its competitors, aka the makers of Ghoul RC and RC Era, which that's VEVOR's whole business model. They're basically one giant private label, white label company making anything from ice machines to shovels and air tools to RC cars and helicopters now. Speaking of VEVOR, we do not get jack diddly squat for free. This RC helicopter came out of my own pocket. VEVOR did not sponsor this video, send us a helicopter, anything. We did sign up for their affiliate program, so if you do click their link to their website or the Amazon down in the description below and you purchase something, we do get a small commission for that at no extra cost to you. Also, we do not sell this RC helicopter on our website, but if you want to check out other RC helicopters, boats, and all kinds of cars, links to our own website, Naughty Boy RC, will be down in the description below as well. So let's get this thing unboxed. Now, first thing you're gonna get hit with is the manual that's VEVOR branded. And as you can see, they do have some nice breakdowns of all the different modes and features this helicopter has. But one thing it is missing is a parts list. Speaking of which, I cannot find any of these spare parts for any of the VEVOR models listed on their website. That being said, we might actually sell the spare parts for this helicopter, and we'll take a look at another heli that we sell that is probably identical and see if things line up. As for small parts included in the box, you do get a spare set of top props. You do get a prop for the rear, as well as a little L wrench and a tiny little Phillips screwdriver. It's also where you'll find your USB style charger, but what's really cool about this helicopter is you get 3 batteries included in the box. Not 1, not 2, but 3 freaking batteries. All 3 are Lion 1S 350 mod packs that should buy you between 5 and 8 minutes of flight time per pack. As for the transmitter, it's going to be a very simple layout with your 2 thumb controls here. You got your 3 speed modes right here on the top left. Your 1-touch takeoff and landing button is going to be on the top right. These are your trim switches on the bottom. Power switch right in the middle. This switch is labeled as it doesn't do jack squat, and this switch is going to be what allows you to access your stunt modes on the helicopter. And as for batteries, it's only going to take 4 AA's. As for the helicopter itself, very simple layout. The body is held on with these 2 grommets on this plastic post on the back, and then that pops out and exposes the control board and ESC and motor and all the good stuff in the middle. You have 2 really nice sized props with red caps on the end on the top of the heli. As for the control board in there, that's going to feature your 6-axis gyro. So essentially this helicopter should hover in place and have all the features of a very beginner friendly drone in a helicopter like package. You got your tiny little motor there, and it is plastic geared for the main gear and pinion. 2 itty bitty baby servos on either side of the heli. And as for the rods and the main shaft, they do appear to be metal with plastic end caps and accessory pieces. You do also have a little LED light hanging out on the back here. And that's pretty much it. These micro helis tend to pack a ton of features into a really simple package. All right, so while we have the body off, it's gonna be a great time to compare it to something we already sell in store and did a video on, the Rage RC Volatar X. These are both made in the same factory, and I imagine this helicopter is going to be exactly the same aside from cosmetics. All right, so we're gonna take the body off of the Rage RC Volatar X and put them side by side. And look at that, exactly identical on these 2 helicopters. Oh, I'm sorry, the quality control sticker is on opposite sides of the chassis, so that's an important distinction there. One other important distinction is this little plastic cap here for the 1 connector in the back of the board is a different color between the 2 models. So this is really good news for those of you who might be interested in picking up one of these C129 V2s from VEVOR, is if you need spare parts, you can get them from Rage, which is awesome because this brand is all over the US. We stock all the parts for this helicopter on our website. There's other websites that stock parts for it, and your local hobby shop might even have parts for it. Now, knowing this is indeed the same as the Volatar X has my hopes up really high. That was an amazing little helicopter to fly and super beginner friendly, so I'm excited to see what this one can do. The only thing left to do now is grab cameraman Derek and go out and fly this thing. All right, so it's armed. We're gonna start in the lowest setting. We're gonna do the automatic takeoff. We got a light breeze today, Nothing too crazy. Should be fairly easy to control. Oh man, that thing needs trimming. Going way right. No, that's much better.
You got it?
Yep, we got the trim going. Cool thing about these small helis is they are really easy to fly. I haven't flown in, boy, I don't know, 6 months, a year. It's been a while. So, and this in the lowest setting, there's not a lot of movement, so it is a little harder to control.
And I will say, I don't know if the camera's even picking up the noise because it's quiet. It's quiet hum.
All right, so we're gonna step it up to mode 2. This gives you a little bit more control. As you can see, the heli pitches down a little bit. It goes forward and backwards just a little bit quicker. And in my opinion,
nice barrel roll there.
Yeah, you can actually do barrel rolls in this mode. And I think the more control you have, the easier it is to fly, because when you're in that lowest setting, it's hard to get momentum. So if you have a little breeze like we do today, it's just really hard to control. But as you go up in the settings, you get a little bit more reaction out of the helicopter and it becomes a little bit easier to fly. So I'm curious to see how much flight time we have. Each battery took roughly half an hour to 45 minutes to charge. We did charge all 3, so we should get plenty of flight time on this guy. So, hovering pretty decent right there. We're gonna up it to mode 3. We're gonna get some altitude here. Hopefully you can see it with those clouds.
Yeah, you can see it.
It is one thing about a gray canopy. It kind of blends in a little bit, but we got a little bit of altitude.
Well, thankfully the bottom of the helicopter is actually a little bit black, I believe, or at least darker.
Yeah, it stands out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. It is not doing the stunts. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you got to hold it while you do the control on this one, so it's a little bit different.
I want to do that again.
Yep, so, all right, button up. We're doing a front flip. Ooh. Boom.
Yeah.
Button up, back flip. There we go. Barrel roll to one side. And barrel roll to the other. Dude, it is straining the eyeballs, I will tell you that much.
Yeah.
These helicopters are they're a ton of fun to fly. I don't know if you guys can tell by my pilot experience, I am not very experienced at all. I'm very good at finding trees. But
Devin's first ever helicopter, he whacked a tree.
I did. But with these mini RC helis, they are very, very easy to fly. If I can fly it and not end up in this tree and do these quick maneuvers, I think most of you will be able to do that also. You're gonna crash, and they are pretty durable. I don't know if this has a low voltage cutoff mode, so if the battery dies, it literally might just fall out of the sky, and it'll most likely be fine. We did crash the Voltar X multiple times. It came out unscathed, and we crashed it into a metal chimney pipe, the wood house. These mini RC helis are very durable. Caught a little bit of a breeze right there. You can see it blow it back. Does fight it pretty decently though. It's not a fast breeze, maybe like 5-10 mile an hour, but it does okay out here. Of course, if you did have a big indoor spot or a gymnasium, that's where
Holy crap.
that was close.
Insert clip of every time Derek's been hit with a freaking RC vehicle. We'd be here for 5 minutes, that's all I think. Oh, God.
There's a lot of clips.
And he don't like me, guys. Oh, holy moly.
It's up there a little ways.
What are we, 1,000 feet?
No.
Maybe. That's what it looks like on the camera at this point.
Maybe 80.
I can't even.
My eyeballs are hurting.
Yeah.
That's pretty high up there. See if that's high enough to do the stunts. It is. Okay.
Wow. Man, I don't know if you guys can.
Oh no, too low. Still works.
Now that was a cool shot. Whoa! Is that a front flip or a back flip?
That one was a front flip, but we can do a back flip here.
There you go.
I will say, this is a pretty decent amount of flight time out of one battery.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's got to be getting low by now. I'll try to land it here on the box.
What do you call that move, Devin?
Okay, we're getting sketchy now. Cameraman Derek's. Oh no, it's gone, ain't it?
No, it's right there.
Quashed it all wetty. That was your first time flying though, wasn't it? I don't think you flown before. Walk of shame. Walk of shame and progress. Walk of progress coming back here. Go ahead, try to turn left. And then if you want to change the nose of the heli, change that. See, now you're facing that way. So you have to use both sticks to turn left and right, kind of. It's a little tricky. Flying a helicopter and a drone's a little bit different than driving an RC car. So you basically had to do 4 controls at once instead of 2.
All right, it's Derek's vlog time here, aka the greatest cameraman on YouTube. We're gonna get a helicopter together, me and you. It's a very intimate relationship, me and you. For the people that don't know, I go to school on Lake Ontario. Insert picture of Lake Ontario. I don't even know where this thing is. Let's turn this camera around and find it. Here it is. We found it. Yeah, it looks like it's all right. Okay, I think Devin's trying to, in case I like get it stuck in a tree or something, he can just blame it on me. I think that's what he's trying over here. Thank God I ain't Kevin Talbot.
What the f did he do?
British.
Yeah, it's true. He's British.
I hate British people.
I don't know. Tomley's British. He's cool. Yeah. I don't know though. I think Kevin is the embodiment of a Florida man trapped within Great Britain. Yeah, you think about it. He's into monster trucks, all the RC stuff. He lives on Isle of the Man. Kind of has the Florida man look.
It's not. Why is it not? I'm losing it.
Oh, I hear it.
I like lost it. I lost it.
Well, we found it way off yonder under a porch, but it still flies. Still flies. Maybe we should crash into Cameraman Derek for that. Oh, I didn't actually mean it.
Let me explain to you what just happened. It like went here. It didn't touch. It like grazed my shoulder, but it went through this gap because it went. Oh, and it like went through. I went like that. If I went like this, it would have freaking taken out my eye. Thank God I'm wearing sunglasses.
That's gonna do it here for the C129 V2 from VEVOR. A little sketchy. Super fun little RC helicopter to fly. These little things are awesome, like we've been saying. I suck at flying, and it makes me look decent, which is pretty cool. I am a terrible pilot in all shapes and sizes, just because I really don't do it and I don't have much experience. So if this can make me look good, I'm sure it'll make most of you guys look good too. And with it being a clone of the Ghoul RC or RC era, that whole thing, and the Rage RC, parts are going to be extremely easy to get for this thing, even though you can't buy them on VEVOR. And like I said, if you are interested in the CH129 V2, links will be down in the description below to VEVOR's website. I'm also going to leave an Amazon link so you can purchase it from their Amazon store. I might even link to some of the other clone helicopters of this one so you can check them out. And as always, even though we don't sell this exact helicopter, we do sell the Volatar X on our website, along with other RC helis, boats, and tons of RC cars. Links to that will be down in the description below, or you can head directly over to www.naughtyboyrc to check that stuff out if you'd like. As always, guys, remember, keep it naughty.